if it would have been, one.
You're not getting that away from home when you're Europe.
No, definitely not. If that's at Inver Park next week, though, they're screaming from the stands for that one as HJK come forward down the right-hand side with Mero. That's Muller right there. He was just 18 years old, came off the bench at Solitude in that game that HJK just squeezed through in an extra time. Now, Coleraine have a throw in here. Levi Ives, former Larne man as well.
Been a really good signing for Coleraine since he came to the club. He's a good leader. Sets very good standards at the club, and I know he's very professional and has won a lot throughout his career. So he's a player has a lot of European experience.
Oh, that's lovely from HJK. Schofield, does he stay or go? He hasn't, he stayed, and it's 1-0 to HJK. And it's that man I was mentioning, Liam Muller, who has got in behind, and a calm finish on 12 minutes gives the hosts the lead there. Ryan Schofield thought of it coming. In the end, he stayed in his line, tried to make himself big, but a nice finish from Muller, and that will put a bit of a pin in Colerane's early positivity here.
A goal completely out of nothing. The Coleraine threw one in their own half. There's been very little in the game. Just a goal out of nothing, and that just shows you the kind of level these teams are at. They can hurt you in an instant.
Just really nice link-up play there, and it's Muller who just slips through the gap there. And he opens up his body, left-footed finish into the far corner. I think you sort of said there, Stephen, out of nothing, which I think is what kind of caught Schofield out. Not that that goal is his fault at all, but you can nearly see his mindset there as a goalkeeper to stick or twist, and in the end he stayed, and Muller has the beating of him. 1-0 the HJK. This time it's back at the feet of Matej Markovic, the HJK goalkeeper. Oh, there's this one, and Coleraine have a chance here for an equaliser, and it's over the top. A first-time effort there. Oh, well, it's Ben Wiley that camera's focused on. I don't think that. Let's have another look at this one. Terribly loose pass. It is McMenamin.
Oh, it's a huge.
Soko now for HJK. Back to Tikkanen. Simayoko. Trying a bit of interchange there with the goal scorer Muller. Back again, it's Soko, and there's McMenamin who's going to hunt him down. He's not going to leave him much room. Montano. Lingman. There's a big chunk of the shirt there, and is that an offside call? Nothing given so far. In behind here comes Harala. Squared across, open goal must be. It's 2-0. And this time it's the 18-year-old midfielder, Piri Mentu, who finishes it off. It was Liam Muller who got in behind. And that's harsh on Coleraine, you must say. But as we're saying there, Stephen, the pace that HJK play at, they are just so dangerous when they get that breakaway. And Mentu slides it home for 2-0.
That's just devastating. And that's devastating in terms of the counter-attack, the pace and the quality. All started by pulling Lyndon Kane out of position. When the ball went to the left back for HJK, Lyndon had to bounce and jump, had pressure on the ball. When he done that, it created space ahead of the pitch, and the back three they got separated. And just the through ball, the quality, running through, the awareness and timing of pass, very difficult to defend against.
Simayuki, Sissoko, Tikkanen, Montano, Ring, the captain who's on a booking, Mentu were the goal scorers, Lingman, Mero, Muller, the other goal scorer, and Harala, as Coleraine try to come forward here. We'll get their lineup for you now, and in goal they've got Schofield. And then in no particular order, it's Coyle, it was Wilson, he went off injured in the first half. Now Lyons, Foster, Ives, Kane, Boyle, McDonald, Wiley, Doherty, Henderson, and McMenamin. And there's one in behind already here for HJK, a lob, and it's in. Just a minute into the second half, and it's Toivo Mero who has dinked one over the top of Ryan Schofield. And well, that's blown what we said at the start of the second half out of the water, Stephen. I'm sure it has blown whatever Rory Higgins said at half-time out of the water too.
Unbelievable.
Lovely finish there, just a simple one over the top. And from the edge of the box, Schofield's not that far off his line. Mark Coyle can't get over. Just a little sand wedge of a finish there in the end from Toivo Mero.
I think
right in front of the HJK ultras. They enjoyed that one. He enjoyed that one. That's a push in the back of Simayuki, surely. not being given by our Serbian official Novak Simovic, and away he goes here. Simiyuki down the line. He sends Martin Kirilov, who gets one across, and it's gone in. It's in off Teemu Pukki. It couldn't quite make it out in the sunshine, but it's Pukki, the experienced forward, has got his goal off the bench, and that is the last thing that Coleraine needed. The next goal in this game, you think, really had to go the way of Coleraine, but Pukki has added a fourth here, and this tie is to go in this first leg.
Yeah, I would like to see that one again with the build-up play. It did look like a push in the back, but at the same time, maybe I think it was Ben Doherty might have been looking for it.
That's a real poacher's goal, that one. Pukki knew exactly where to be. Great ball by Kirilov, in fairness, but he's finished that well, Pukki.
It's been a trend in this game where the breakaway goals and the clinical finishing. I mean, Pukki missed a good chance about 10 minutes ago, and he's not going to miss two guilty chances as a player of his quality. And I think we kind of said about the tired legs of Coleraine, but even small things, I think Coleraine will just be as good as the goals were. They'll be disappointed with some of the goals.
There's especially one over the top here now. Back again for Pukki, again another chance. Pukki, it's 5. He gets his second off the bench, Teemu Pukki. And well, those tired legs certainly coming to the fore for Coleraine, as this tie is sadly getting away from the bandsiders here. And well, it must be noted as well, Stephen, that this is an HJK side of theirs, and you can really see it as we get further into this game. The match fitness and the quality from HJK is really starting to show. Again,
no pressure on the ball, and the space in behind for the run, but it's with the manner of the run, and the timing, the pace involved, and timing of the pass as well. So